with it. Does this tally with what is in the original? They will say, yes, that is populated. When we finish for one constituency, we print that aspect of the Form 34C, because Form 34C is something that is gradual. The verified form from the form that has traveled from Kipini in Lamu to the CTC, Constituency Tallying Center, through the portal, physically through Bomas, through the verification desks of the agents and the people complaining here. Now they are told, are you okay if we put into the sea? It's put into the sea. It's printed out, and that is what was being announced. So if you got the logs for the sea, it will say, the person who's authorized printed out a C, because it was being announced. Some of the commissioners now complaining were announcing those forms, and it's incremental. It will go on until we finish. Now coming back to the form. So the first security feature is, if you look at the portal I've indicated, it has all those. But we've put security features to enable the court and everyone to authenticate our forms. If you open our forms in Acrobat Reader, you will get a signature panel. You will get a signature panel. And the signature panel is able to tell you the path of validation of our forms. It will tell you that this form, in fact, the timestamp you'll get on the signature panel is the same as the timestamp when that form was received at the portal. And I've projected, your ladyship, I've projected there. And if you are a good Acrobat, it will tell you, it will give you a signature panel. It will tell you that this form was not first modified. If you have any PDF form document and you have modified, it will tell you this document was modified on this date by XYZ. It will tell you this form has not been modified from that date. It will also give you assigning a signature. You see that time there? That is the time that is on when it was received on the portal. It's the same timestamp that when you open any form on the portal, it will indicate. So the allegation that forms were intercepted, staging happened, the authentication of our forms are very robust. So the second one now. So how is someone able to prove that our forms do not tally with what is in the portal? You only have to do one thing. You have to download our forms from the portal, get a relatively good Photoshop, and change the numbers on the tally. And I'll come to those allegations where the 34A in the portal are the same as what was given to the agents. We have provided 44 affidavits from various POs. Some of our POs who are Kenyans have had a very sleepless nights. Allegations have been made against them that the forms they brought to the ROs were different from what was announced. The allegations of an affidavit made by someone should be checked against the affidavits of each and every polling station clerk and polling presiding officer who we have endeavored to give the affidavits to the court. And we have given 44 affidavits for presiding officers on these allegations, and many more affidavits for the returning officers. So the only way you will be able to show is you have to print out our form. And the problem with that one is because you cannot do anything about this, where the agents and everything sign, you have to get a Photoshop, amend it to JPEG, get a Photoshop, and actually just remove with the tally. But like every other plan, it has a lot of weaknesses. And the first weakness you will get is, and the first thing they say is, in Gaina polling station in Tiati, that their agent provided them a form. And this is really important for the court. We say untruths have only one leg. They don't have two legs to stand on. The truth stands firm. They say in Gaina polling station, and this is in the affidavit of Arnold Ochieng, that their agent provided them a form. The form is different to what is in the portal. If you look at what is in the portal, that is in the affidavit of Moses Sunkuli, and even the form he has attached himself, it says there was no agent in Gaina polling station. We haven't even gone to authentication and the verification of the process and the form. And I will show that why this is a